Hello, wonderful wildflowers out there. I got something quick to share with you. So, right now, I am studying Joseph because I have an assignment. And before I started reading, I asked God to show me something that I never saw before in this book, right? And as we know, reading the Bible, there's layers. There's layers and layers and layers to this. And each time you will get something different according to where you are spiritually. So I go in and I'm reading. All right, Genesis 37. I'm like, okay, giving me background of, all of it. How, as you know, Joseph, he was favored by his father because he was the youngest, right? He was also, it was just something special about Joseph. He was a dreamer. He was a prophet, but he was a dreamer. He had all this, like a light was on him, right? Focus phone, a light was on him. And what stuck out to me during this first chapter, I didn't get all the way through the first chapter, was when Jacob called for Joseph to go and check on his brothers out and check on his brothers in the flock, right, in Shemek. And Joseph was like, okay, just willing, like, yes, I'm ready. So after that, Jacob gave Joseph the instructions on where to go, right? Go to Shemek, check on your brothers, see how they're doing, see how the flock is doing, then come back and let me know. Well, Joseph goes on the journey. And again, this is the beginning of his story. Joseph goes on the journey and he's in the right direction. He's in the area. But this man happened to notice that Joseph was wandering. He looked like he was wandering and he looked like he was lost, right? Because he was. He asked him, who is it that you're looking for? What are you looking for? He said, I'm looking for my brothers in the pastures. Do you happen to know where they went? And he said, yes, I remember seeing them. Actually, they were just here, but they went to Dothan. I think that's the name of the city, Dothan. And then Joseph went on about his way. And I asked God, I said, out of all these times, I've read this story, and why is it that this is sticking out the most? And I can't get past it. I know I asked you to show me something different, but I can't get past it. And then it started to unravel more. So it's just like with God. God being the source, God will give you an instruction to go somewhere, right? And a lot of us are like, and I just say with me, I'm like, okay, Lord, what you want to do? We about to do it. Yes, right? Sometimes the yes is, okay, yes. But in that moment, Joseph was, yes, he was excited that he was ready. He was ready. So it goes into God will give you an instruction and you're ready to follow. Yes, Lord, I will do it. I will go. And you go. You go in the direction that he says. You get to the destination that he told you to get at. But what you were going there for is not there. And you're like, I could have swore you told me to be here. Like, you said that it was going to be right here. Like, but then while you're there, you get even more direction. God will send somebody to you. Yes, you're at the right place. He will send assurance. Yes, you are definitely in the right place. But actually, you now have to go a little bit further on down. But yeah, it was right here, but you got to go a little bit further now. And sometimes that's how it is with, again, God giving us instructions and going. So we go through. We have to continue to go on. And it reminded me of where I am currently, right? God, I know that you said this, right? I could hear you clearly. I know you said what you said. I'm in the area that you said, and God is like, yes, you are. But I need you to make this stop first before I have you go on. You need to be right here before you go further. But you need to go further. You obeyed. You listened. That's what I want from you. But I want you to continue going on, because guess what? That next stop that you get to will be where your life is going to completely shift. But I have to get you ready for it. I'm like, right. But even when you're at the next level, guess what? There are going to be some things that ain't going to feel pretty, ain't going to look pretty, right? But you're in purpose, you're in destiny, you're in where I directed you to be. I want you to continue to listen and continue to follow. So, I want to encourage you, for those who are experiencing this right now. You listened to God, you obeyed God, you're at the place that God told you to be, you heard correctly, and you know you did. Continue to go on. Continue to go on. And the word that he gave me last night was tenacity and tenacious, right? Go into being a tenacious person. Someone who is tenacious, they will continue, they're persistent, and they will continue to seek that thing, to seek what is desired, and they will not stop. And that's how I am with God. Yes, Lord, I want what you promised me, and I know you're going to do it, but I want you more than anything. And I'm going to be persistent with you. I know the stuff is going to come. I know that is going to come, what you showed me. But I'm going to stay the course. I am tenacious. I rely on you. I trust on you, and I believe on you. And I have faith in where we're going, because I know I'm not going alone. I'm going with you. Keep walking, y'all. Keep going, y'all.